After the exposition closed, after Chandler purchased the building, had it carefully dismantled onto 26 railroad boxcars, shipped it to the lake, and reassembled it out onto the point we're approaching where it stood until 1958. It was 4 stories tall, constructed of 19 different woods, all native to Ceylon. The exterior walls were varnished mahogany. The octagonal pagoda-shaped roof was covered in bright orange tile, making it a very prominent landmark here for many years. Inside the home, there were over 40 hand-carved teakwood columns that supported the unusual roof. Authentic to the last detail, beds actually hung from chains in the ceiling in the home to prevent snakes from crawling up the posts. It's not really a problem here in Wisconsin, but definitely a problem over in Sri Lanka. Most incredible of all about the home, it was constructed without the use of a single nail or screw. Craftsmen used dovetail joints and long wooden pegs to hold the entire structure together. And the building actually stood where that blue, orange, and tan colored home now rests. The Chandlers only lived in the home for about 10 years before they sold the estate to John J. Mitchell. The Mitchells spent their summers here for nearly 30 years before they were killed in a tragic car accident in 1928. It was then owned by Frederick Leighton Maytag of the well-known Maytag Washing Machine Company, and this point of land is still referred to as Maytag Point. They lived in the home for about another 30 years before they sold it to a developer in 1948. He developed the land over the next 10 years. And then in 1958, he gave the land to the Lake Geneva Fire Department, and then the fire department used it as a controlled burn to practice their firefighting skills. A rather unfortunate ending to a very interesting home. This white home with the flagpole in the front is built on the corner of that old Maytag property. It was owned for several years by Mr. and Mrs. George Canellis. Mr. Canellis